Today I'm going to make tepache two different ways. Tepache is a Mexican fermented pineapple drink. Traditionally, you just kind of slice up the rinds and everything gets put into a drink in whole chunks. You have pineapple, you have ginger, traditionally habaneros, but we have other kinds of chili peppers, some spices, and then you kind of filter out the big chunks to drink it. I want to do one traditional one and one where I blend all the ingredients together, and then afterward try to filter out the solids and see if it tastes any different. So let's get started. We have 2 pineapples. It's a little bit hard to cut this thing down, but I'm trying to get both the cutting board and my head in frame. This is my favorite fermented drink, I think by far. I like it significantly better than kombucha. It feels better in my stomach. So a lot of the bacteria comes from the pineapple peel, but also you get some from the ginger, probably some from the peppers. You want to get everything organic so that you don't wash it and wash away a lot of the good bacteria. What I like about it too is it lends itself well to cocktails. You can kind of mix it into beer. It's not too sweet. It's also not too sour. It's got like a pretty deep, earthy flavor to it. So all the good bacteria is in the rinds. We want to make sure we save them. Definitely would have been a better strategy to take these cores out before taking the peels off. But, you know, you live and you learn. Oh, this is so dangerous. Oh, this has like kind of a thick one, huh? Shit. Here's a better strategy. There we go. Okay, now we're going to peel some ginger. Let's use about this much of it. Maybe the whole thing. We can make it pretty gingery. I'm just going to peel it with the back of the spoon. Okay, so I've peeled the ginger. And what I'm actually going to do with the peels, because the peels have a lot of the ginger bug, the good bacteria that we want to enhance the fermentation, I'm actually going to stick some of the peel into this tea strainer so that we can incorporate it easily into the drink without needing to really filter out this stuff later. I'm going to cut the ginger into slightly more manageable pieces. In the more traditional version, where we're not blending it, we want to still get a decent amount of surface area of each ingredient mixed throughout the drink. Ooh, just dropped one. Just dropped it again. Throw it in the same bowl. We're going to kind of mash that bowl in a bit. So we have 3 serranos, 2 jalapenos. We're just going to fill 1 container with half of the ingredients. Peels. I want a second strainer so I can split that into 2. Put Put the ginger peel. Let's add this stuff. That's good. We'll add a couple cinnamon sticks. I think actually, maybe just one. One cinnamon stick. Break it a few times. Break it in half. Some cloves. Not a crazy amount. And slightly non-traditional, but we'll add 1 star anise. Okay. So there's our first. And for our second, we're not going to blend the peels for obvious reasons, but I do want to blend the rest of this stuff, including the spices. Cinnamon stick, 1 star anise, and some cloves. Oh, and our last very important ingredient, brown sugar. This is so that the bacteria have something to eat. Now the pineapple is also going to help. I'm going to give them a head start. Okay. That's pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. Block of brown sugar in here. Can't even get it out. This is when you know your brown sugar is way too old. This fucking block. I feel like I'm ruining my knife. Lastly, some distilled water. Add this to both. Sweet. This one. Okay, and then just add the peels to this blended one too. And we're gonna muddle this one. Oh. I meant muddle the other one. What am I doing? We don't need to muddle this one. And fill this one up with more distilled water. Actually, both of them. Like I said before, let's take some of this ginger out, put it in the second tea ball. Drop that one in. Drop this one in. And we just want to loosely cover it. And leave it out for about 2 days. Okay, so it's been quite a few days. The tepaches had 2 days just fermenting in the same jars they were in. Then I strained them out, put them into their own little jars with just the liquid. And I've actually already tried them. So it has been a couple days. I forgot to record this when I first tried them, but they taste great. I have secondary, tertiary opinions. They're real funky, they're real good. This is the one without the sediment, and this is the one that we blended up. They both taste very similar. I don't think it really matters, honestly. But each day they get stronger, even in the fridge. They get spicier, they get funkier, maybe more alcoholic. I don't know how much actual alcohol is in there. Probably very, very small, like kombucha. This one, it tastes a little bit different if you puree it together. Or sorry, if you mix the puree into the liquid. It's a deeper taste. You can taste a lot more of the spices, the clove, the star anise. You know, they're actually in there, whereas this one, it had to separate, the oils had to get into the liquid and the aromatic compounds, and not all of them are water soluble. So this one, we have all of the molecules still in there, tastes a little stronger. I think I like this one better, but you really could go, you can't go wrong either way. These both taste great mixed into any kind of alcoholic drink. They taste great with your dinner. They taste great. They're already slightly carbonated, but you could even mix some more carbonation into them. You can do so many things with this tepache. I mean, I would use it for cooking too. I think you could reduce some kind of vegetable or fruit for desserts even. Yeah, like reduce, I don't know, peaches or pineapples even with this as liquid in there. Maybe even cook, caramelize onions with this. I might try that. I'm gonna try to caramelize onions using this as like a reduction agent instead of something like a red wine or a white wine. Yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll try that out. So as always, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Medium Peaks. Hopefully that's where you're seeing this video. You can also like the channel. I have lots of other kinds of cooking videos, lots of fermenting videos, but also lots of cooking outside and doing weird stuff outside. I bring toilets up mountains. I'm gonna bring my pizza oven up mountains. So lots of interesting things going on every Monday at 8 p.m. And when I have time for additional content, sometime during the rest of the week, I'm gonna finalize better dates for when I release additional content later. But don't forget to shit, don't forget to ferment, don't forget to cook.